Hello, these are just some of the onions that I'm going to be growing this year here at Homegrown Veg. It's a variety called Centurion, and I'm growing Centurion from sets. I've also got some onions indoors that I've started from seed, but they're not as far on as those onions yet. It's a bit early in the year. We're only in the second week of March, and those onions don't look as though they're robust enough to go outdoors just yet, the ones that I've started from seed. But I'll show you these guys, and these guys look these guys look as though they'll go okay. I'll show you all the bits and pieces I've got to assist me doing this. For starters, let me just put this to one side. Oh, and I will say that the instructions on this card tell me that these onions should be planted 5 inches apart at 5-inch spacing. Well, because I'm growing in a raised bed and because I haven't got much room, I'm not going at 5 inches, I'm going at 4 inches. Okay. I've got this piece of decking, this old piece of decking that I've marked out at 4-inch intervals, and the decking's 4 inches wide. So if I lay that across the raised bed, I've got the positions to plant the onions. Okay. Before we plant the onions, I'm going to give the bed a good dressing of toffee crumble, original toffee crumble. Ah, you didn't believe that. Come on, toffee crumble. This used to have toffee crumble in it before we recycled it here at Homegrown Veg. It's now got onion fertiliser in it. So we'll dress the area of bed that we're going to plant the onions with this onion fertiliser. Just a light scattering and rake it in, because that bed has sat under a layer of chop and drop for the last 6 months. So there is a lot of goodness in that bed already. But we'll give it a light dusting with these this onion fertiliser and rake it in, and then we'll plant the onions. Right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, before I tell you about these, I've got to tell you, before we go to the raised beds, there are snakes in the raised bed. Yeah, snakes. I've got to get rid of those snakes before I can plant these onions. The upside of the snakes, of course, is the cats don't visit my garden anymore. At least they haven't visited for a week. So the snakes are doing a real good job. But we'll move the snakes off, we'll put the onion fertiliser on, then we'll plant these guys. Let me show you this. Have you ever bought plug plants off the internet? You have. There are generally 3 sizes of plug plant. There are large, medium and small. These are small. Okay, now I got this given. A lady 2 doors up bought some plug plants, some flowers. She knew I was a gardener, and she gave me this cell, so I've just recycled it. So I don't know if you can buy these. I got this given, and that's what it was in a previous life. It was a small cell that plants were grown in and sent via the internet. Okay, now I'm hoping that when I squeeze these, they will come out with a little plug of soil attached, and of course those roots that you can see. How's that? What do you think? That shouldn't take any harm, should it? That should go straight away. Yeah, look at that. They should go straight away, shouldn't they? Okay, let me get all these out off camera, and then we'll resume this video. That's them all out. Let's head on down to that raised bed, sort those snakes out, get these guys planted. Come on, let's go. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Now all we need to do is put the snakes back on this bed, keep the cats out the garden. Let's see how these guys go. Centurion, grown from sets. The bed that there's nothing in, that's where the onions will go that I'm currently growing from seed. Okay, so this is homegrown veg, signing out, but not before I put these snakes back on this bed.